All right, what's up, everybody? It's your boy Nick here, and here we are. We are 2 recap shows away from crowning the winner of Big Brother 25. We have come a long way. By the way, I hope you all had a great Halloween if you celebrated. But now it is Endgame. We have officially entered Endgame. 4 house guests are sitting in the house right now, but they won't be sitting there for very long, and I'll tell you why in just a little bit. But first, and we have so much to talk about in this next thing, including the schedule for this coming Thursday night. So stay tuned. We're going to talk about it after we recap this week's events. So let's go ahead and do that right now. And thank you guys for waiting. I got sidetracked. Okay. So I think we're looking good. Okay, so let's dive right in. So here is the recap as we are approaching the finish line for Big Brother 25. Here is the week in review. So here are our final 5. We have Bowie Jane, Cirie, Felicia, Jag, and Matt. At the end of this recap, one of them will be punching their ticket into the jury house. So let's get down to this week's events. And also, like I said, I hope you all had a great Halloween. The house guests were treated to some cool surprises and some costumes. So they got to take a little break from the game and celebrate Halloween inside the house. There was an episode of Big Brother on Halloween. It was the veto episode. We'll talk about that soon. Excuse me. Oh, God, excuse me. Okay, so we're winding down on the head of household competitions. Having just came out of the double eviction, everyone is now gunning for this head of household. Bowie Jane cannot compete. So now it's down to Jag, Matt, Felicia, and Cirie. And those 4 have somewhat solidified a final 4, but there was talk about not honoring that final 4, especially with Jag and Matt. They said for sure they're going to put Cirie and Felicia on the block, but Felicia and Cirie and Felicia also said, yeah, we're going to put Jag and Matt on the block. So it all comes down to which side wins. So who was the head of household and who has punched their ticket into the final 4? It's Matt. Congratulations, Matt. Your first HOH win of the season. And it was a crucial one. So now we're going to look at the alliance charts right now. And honestly, there is not much left to go with. At this point, alliances are pretty much done and over with. We have the Minutemen, Jag and Matt. But this week, they solidified a final 3 with Bowie Jane. So this leaves Cirie and Felicia on the outskirts. And now that Matt has gone into power, it's pretty clear. You can already tell what the nominations are going to look like. Now, here's the problem that Matt has. While Matt has a final 3 with Jag and Bowie Jane, Matt also has a deal with Cirie. They have each other's back. And Matt has been kind of like Cirie's shield and vice versa. So Cirie did not handle the news very well that she was likely going to see the block this week. But, of course, Matt, being Matt, decided to tell both Cirie and Felicia privately they're both the pawns. The other person will be the target. So we're going to have to wait and see. All right. So like I said, it's pretty obvious what the nominations are going to look like. We have Cirie and Felicia. So now we get to our Halloween Power of Veto competition. We have everyone setting up these antennas in this eerie campsite that kind of resembles Friday the 13th. So they had to go underneath these bars that you see. It had to get in the water to transfer each little round cylinder. Oh, I'm sorry. It's been a long day. Anyway, like I said, also the veto The veto wins are very crucial at this point. So who grabbed the penultimate power of veto? None other than Mr. Jag. And I didn't even need to change this. I just recycled it from last week. So Jag has won the power of veto. So it's likely that Jag is... Hold on one second. Sorry about that. So Suri is thinking Jag is not gonna use the veto because he doesn't want Bowie Jane sitting up on the block. But Suri is not having it. She is already starting to plant the seeds in Jag, trying to say you'd have a better shot winning with me over Bowie Jane. Bowie Jane's already got 2 HOH wins. So, and she makes up a good point too. So yeah, Suri did that. I lost my train of thought. I'm sorry. So with that, clearly the veto was not going to be used. So the final nominations for the week are Suri and Felicia. Now Felicia, she's not going down without a fight. And she actually brings up good conversations this time around, especially to Matt. Now that the nominations are locked in, Matt has no more control. It comes down to Jag and Bowie Jane. Felicia begins telling Matt that Jag and Bowie Jane have been starting to spend more time together, which is true. They actually have. And Jag is supposed to have a final 2 going on with Matt. So Felicia is trying to say that if it comes down to it, Matt, they will cut you before the finale. Felicia strongly believes that Jag will take Bowie Jane over Matt. But Matt's not seeing it. And Matt could be in for a blindside coming soon. The only guaranteed way Matt would be secure is if he had Suri. But he went and put Suri on the block. So at this point, Matt is a dead man walking at this point. He's going to have to win out to get his spot in the final 2. Oh, I forgot to upload a picture. I'm sorry. Well, next recap, I'll get a beautiful picture of Suri and Felicia facing off. But anyway, here we go. Suri versus Felicia. Let's see who's going home. For Suri, we have Jag and Bowie Jane. And for Felicia, Goose Eggs. So, let's make it official. By a vote of 2-0, Suri has been evicted from the Big Brother house. All right. Now I'm going to hide my face for a minute. Okay. Oops. Sorry. There we go. I'm going to hide my face for a second. Let's update the memory wall. And there you go, Suri. 4 beautiful faces still on the memory wall. 2 more have to go to black and white before we hit our finale. It's getting down to the wire, folks. And let's update the jury real quick. There you go, Suri. Only 2 more spots available for the jury before we crown our winner. And as you can see, I have Sunday's date on the wall because there is a surprise eviction coming. And we'll talk more about that in a minute. But here you go. Here is the final 4. Let me put my beautiful face back up on here. There we go. So here's our final 4. Bowie, Jane, Felicia, Jag, and Matt. And we are one step closer. On the next recap, we will see who will be the first to punch their spot in the final 3. All right, now we got to get down to business. Let's talk about America's favorite house guest. No, not America the player. America as in everyone in this country. All right, America's favorite house guest. One house guest is going to win $50,000 for being voted favorite house guest. And this can be anyone, including the winner and including the people who end up in final two. As we saw last year, Taylor Hale won both the $750,000 and she won America's favorite house guest. So she took home the largest prize money ever in history, a whopping $800,000. So will it happen again this year? I honestly, my opinion, I don't see anyone winning the $800,000 this year. I think we will have a winner, and then someone else is going to be crowned favorite house guest. However, you can go ahead, you can make that happen by going online to cbs.com/bbvote until November 9th, which is Thursday, and cast your vote for the winner of America's favorite house guest. And the winner will be announced on the live finale. So get to voting. All right, there's something else we need to discuss, and we'll talk a little more about it on the finale pre-show. A potential Big Brother winter season. Now, if you're following the news, the entertainment news, the SAG actors, the Screen Actors Guild actors are still on strike. So that means they have not filmed anything for the wintertime. So CBS could possibly hold another season of Big Brother this coming winter. Now, if they do, which way they're going to go? Will we get a Celebrity Big Brother season 4? Or will we finally get a Big Brother winner season? Basically, anyone who has won the game. Well, not everyone. We'll talk about that on the finale. On finale night, we'll see who would be eligible for winner season. So more on that next time. Which, by the way, let's talk about finale night. So get your pens and papers ready because we got some important info coming. But stop. Hold up. There's something going on. We actually have an eviction on Sunday, as I mentioned. This Sunday, 10 p.m. Eastern Time, we have a finale. Final Four eviction. Where we will officially announce the final three, who will be competing in the final head of household of the season. Most importantly, who's going to win HOH to punch their ticket to the final three? Who's going to win the final veto of the season? Yeah, the final veto of the season. And who will be heading out the door? And who will be our final three for the season? It's all going down this Sunday. So there's a lot of gameplay going on in the next couple days. Okay, now let's talk about finale night. So this Thursday night, 8 o'clock p.m. Eastern Time, is a 2-hour season finale. The final head of household is going to be crowned. The final eviction is going to take place. The jury will come back and crown the winner of Big Brother 25. And America's favorite house guest will be crowned. So please start voting. You only have 6 days left to do it. Now, for the recap show, we will have a season finale kickoff show this coming Thursday, 3:30 p.m. Pacific Time, 6:30 p.m. Eastern Time. We're going to recap the special eviction that's happening Sunday. We're going to do that whole round. Then we're going to reevaluate all the house guests and go back to my earlier predictions as to what I said about the house guests. And we'll see if my opinion's changed. I will also go over the jury scenarios, how I think the votes are going to fall with the jury. I'll do the 3 scenarios. Oh, and when I reevaluate the house guests, I'm going to do it in in order of eviction, and then I will tell you how I think the final 3 are going to finish. So, and then we have the final recap show of the season next Friday. Well, we will recap the season finale, and we'll talk about the best moments of Big Brother 25. So, yeah, it's coming down to the wire, folks. So yeah, just a recap. in case you missed any of that. Finale night is here. The winner will be crowned. America's favorite house guest is coming. The final recap show will be on November 10th. And a reminder that the Final Four eviction show will be this Sunday at 10 p.m. Eastern Time. So just a quick reminder on that. And that's all there is to it. All right, so the moment has finally come. Finale night is now days away, just 6 days to go. But thank you guys so much for watching. All my contact information is in the description below, so just hang tight on there. Remember, I will see you all Thursday night, where we will kick off the finale. We'll count down the last 90 minutes before the finale kicks off, and we're going to wrap up Big Brother 25. It's all going down. So I hope you will join us, and thank you guys for watching. Bye.